Hello, welcome to this channel. We are learning C++. Today we are going to learn data types, C++ data types. What is data type? In the previous course we saw what is a variable. We saw that a variable is a space in the memory where you can store some values, but those values must be of a specific type. The reason why we're going to see what a data type is. So the data types in C++ are the types used for declaring the variables. So data types are the declaration for variables. The types of different types themselves. For example, if we say int a, which is equal to 5, what I have here, I have a variable called int, which can accept or store integers. Here now we have assigned value 5 to this variable a. So now for this variable a to be able to accept these integers, I have to declare the data type. So the data type here is int. There are various data types in C++. Among the types we can see integers, floats, double, char, bool, void, and so on. Now we are going to see, for example, the other data types. As we can see here, we have integer. We can also see other data types like float. For example, I can say float, area, then I say maybe area is equal to 85.74. This data type float allows the variable to store the value which is a float, which has some decimals. We can have other data types also. Example like another data type is what you call double. For example, I can say double. This one is also it also accepts some floating values, but it has more space, bigger space than the float. So this one I can say volume, then I say volume is equal, then I put some value. So volume has this value, and this value couldn't be accepted as integer because this is a big value which has also some decimals. So this one is declared as double. I can also declare there is another another data type we call we call char. I can say char, then I say test, then I say maybe I give it value p. This test here is a variable. It is holding p. P is a character. So in order to be possible, I use char data type. There is another one also we call bool, to declare something which is a boolean, which can return either 0 or 1, or in other words, true or false. For example, I say bool cond, then I say this one is equal to false, which means cond is now for it is storing false or 0. Now this is a boolean. Cond is a boolean variable. The data type is bool. These are some data types we can cover now. Then we are going to see how we can apply these ones in an example. Going to our compiler, our IDE, CodeBlocks IDE, we're going to create a very simple program containing these data types. I have already explained what is a data type, and I have also given some examples. Now you see here in this example we are putting a salary which is equal to this one as an integer. Area is declared as a float. Volume is declared as double. Distance is declared as double. So you see here on distance we have something like you see it is something like which has some more symbols there. So this means it is like it's like saying 89 times so this one is 89. This one is 89 times 10 to the power 12. That is how you can write this. So to store this big value you use double, because it takes big space in the memory. So now this one test here is a character variable which is storing p as the value. Cond here is a variable which is of the data type bool, and it is storing this value false. Let us try to display these ones and see what it gives us output. I see here to display something or information on the screen, you use cout. Now I'm saying cout salary, cout area, cout volume, cout distance, cout test, cout cond. These things I put here are the variables I have here. The values which are stored in these variables will be displayed on the screen. Notice the end line here. This end line here has the role of putting the character to the new line. Whenever this salary is printed, the character is going to be put on the new line. Then we see on the new line area will be printed. Then the new line, so that these things are not overlapping each other. So we can run our program. Let me remove this space. We can run our program and see if it works perfectly. Great. We see now we have got our results. We have printed first of all salary. This is salary, the one is here top. Area, this is the area. Then volume, this is the volume as we have the value there. Distance, this is the distance. You see the distance here. And test, it has printed this character P. Then cond has printed 0. It doesn't print false, it prints 0 instead of false, because 0 or 1, these are the values used. This means false is 0, true is 1. So these are the data types. Then in the coming lectures, we will be using these data types in many programs. Thank you for following. See you in the next lecture.